How much can a person legally give away and still qualify for Medicaid to help pay for nursing or assisted living costs? Hi, my name is Dan Kraus, Kraus Estate Planning and Elder Law Center, and we help elders and their loved ones save their life savings in the face of nursing or elder care costs. Today I want to talk a little bit about gifting. Giving away property, transferring property away from yourself in order to try to save it or save it for the family so that a person can qualify for Medicaid, have their care paid for, and still be able to pass something on to their loved ones. This is a question that I get fairly often, and it is a question that it's a difficult one to answer because there's many parts to it. But let's just talk in very general terms. So there is a misconception about gifting and the amount that you can gift. A lot of people have come to me asking about the $15,000 gift rule, and that, or $12,000 or $10,000, depending on when they heard about it. There is a gifting rule that currently is a $15,000 limit, where you can give away $15,000 in any given calendar year to any number of people. So you could give your son $15,000, you could give your daughter $15,000, you could give your daughter's husband $15,000, you could give your neighbor $15,000, and you could give anyone else who you wanted to $15,000, as long as it's not more than $15,000 per person per calendar year. There is no gift tax consequence. Now that's specific to gift taxes. So I want to emphasize it has nothing to do with the gifting ability regarding qualification for Medicaid. So it only has to do with the gift tax, and that's the confusion, because gifting is talked a lot about in Medicaid planning for nursing care, but it's also talked about in terms of estate planning or planning to avoid taxes upon your death. Currently, there is a $15,000. It's expected to go up to $16,000 next year or the year after. It jumps by $1,000 every few years, depending on inflation, cost of living. So it started out, I believe, at $10,000 several years ago, and then it went to $11,000, and then $12,000. Now it's at $15,000. Soon it'll be $16,000, but it won't be until the beginning of a particular calendar year, and we'll know shortly before that calendar year starts what the gifting number will be. So gifting for purposes of Medicaid is limited, and the gifting amount is really, there's no minimum. So if you give away $1, that is supposed to be disqualifying for Medicaid. Now, it's not completely disqualifying. It would only trigger a penalty period. And we can talk about penalty periods in a later video. But according to Wisconsin law, and I do want to emphasize for the people in other states that I'm talking about Wisconsin law and Wisconsin rules for Medicaid. The rules vary from state to state, and you should check your own state's rules. But for Wisconsin, the state and local workers do not care the de minimis value of these gifts. Although in practicality, if you give away $100, typically the state workers and the Medicaid workers aren't going to really care. And the reason is that penalty period for that gift would be less than 1 day, and for a $100 gift, it's very unlikely that the person made that gift in anticipation of avoiding paying for nursing costs. So, a little bit about gifting. If you have any questions about this or any other issues related to Medicaid planning or estate planning, probate, or estate administration of trusts after death, please give us a call. My number is 608-268-5751. That's 608-268-5751, and I would be happy to meet with you and talk about your concerns. Thank you.